All right, welcome to another day where we're going to use our math notebook. We're going to have two pieces of paper. One is for LCM notes and one is for multiples. Pair of scissors and a glue stick and of course a pen. Once you have those items, you're ready to set to go. So I will get my notebook ready and you as well. So we're going to start on the page with multiples. Hopefully you've pasted it in, glued it in, you're ready to go. First blank that I see here says there are a blank of multiples or infinitely many. The word that we're looking for is multitude. There are like many, multitude. Okay? When we think of multiples, we try to find multiples. We will always multiply. We will multiply. So we're going to take 16 and we're going to say 16 times 1 is 16 times 1. This is times 2. This will be times 3. This will be times 4 and times 5. Plus many, many more. So 16 times 2, if you said 32, you are correct. 16 times 3, that is 48. 16 times 4, 64, and 16 times 5 is 80. This can go on and on and on because obviously it does not stop. I could tell you what is 16 times 70, what is 16 times 64, and it would go on and on forever. So just keep that in mind, multiples. Now, numbers can only count as factors or multiples when you multiply or divide integers. That's whole numbers, not fractions. Kind of tiny we have to write here, but we're going to write fractions or decimals. Anything with decimals does not count as well. Fractions or decimals. We flip it to the bottom half. And if I'm going too fast, you may always stop and pause this video, however you would like to use this. Now, to find factors, those are two numbers when multiplied together that give us 16. We divide. Divide, divide, divide. Two numbers, I always like to start off with 1. 1 times the number itself, so 1 times 16. Since it's an even number, I know it goes 2. 2 times 8 equals 16. And 4 times 4. Those are the factors, the two numbers when multiplied together that give me the answer of 16. Moving down below, there are a fixed. It's like a set of numbers. So a fixed number of factors. Now, they want us to try it. List all the factors and list 4 multiples of 72. So my factors, remember, are two numbers when multiplied together that give me 72. So I know 1. Now, I'm going to stretch it out a bit here. It's going to go all the way down this line to the next line. And I'm going to put 72. And I know it's an even number, so 2 and some number will also be multiplied together. That gives me 72. So that's going to be 36. And I know 3 can go into this. 3 times, if you guessed 24, you are correct. 3 times 24. Now we have 4, 4 and 18. 5, nope, not going to happen. But yes, indeed, 6, 6 and 12. 7, nope, but 8 and 9. So those are my factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 18, 24, 36, and 72. Those are my factors. Now multiples. They only want the first 4, thank goodness, because this is a pretty big number for me to think about. Wow. Multiples. And the multiples for this one is 72. After 72, I think 72 times 2, 144. 144 plus 72 gives me 216. 216 plus 72 gives me 288. Now they want the factors of 45, so those are two numbers when multiplied together that give me 45. Well, 1 and 45. 2, nope, it's not even. 3, yes indeed. 3 and 15 and 5 and 9. Those are the factors. 8. The multiples of 8, they want the first 5, so we're going to go 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40. Go ahead and get your next page ready for the next one will be on LCMs and GCFs. Next page, here it looks. LCM, least common multiple, and GCF. We're going to start with this nice gray line because it blends itself well with both of them. And in order to find an LCM or a GCF, I need to first go ahead and find the factors as well as the multiples. Anytime you need to copy this down and the video is moving too fast, just stop and pause. It works just fine. Number 2, we're going to look for matches. Now, if you're like, what does that mean? It just means a common number that they share, common number. And guess what we find by finding the listing of factors and multiples or looking for matches? We find, you guessed it, the least common multiple or the greatest common factor. Now, we're going to try the least common multiple. When we think of 9 multiples, did you hear that word? So it's 9. And you should know this from 3rd grade because I know it happened in 3rd grade. Then it even happened in 4th grade. But 9, 18, 27, 36, and 45. And the list goes on and on because multiples can go on forever. Now let's look on the flip side with 12. 12 and 24. And then it goes, oh my goodness. I have a match. Ding, 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 ding. Winner for the least common multiple between 9 and 12. 36. There you have it. 36. Now I'm going to jump to this little box right here where it says the least common multiple of 2 or more numbers. We're going to write down the lowest multiple that they share, or that's what the little slash means, have in common. Have in common. Go ahead and write that down. Again, if you need to stop and pause, go ahead and do so as well. And now next, I'm going to move to this next box where it says, greatest common factor. Factor, 2 numbers, 1